bam bam, hey yo. What a bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam, hey. What a bam bam, ta what a bam bam. This woman never trouble no one. I'm a lady, I'm not a man. MC is my ambition. I come free nice of Jamaican, so bam bam, ta what a bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam. Hey yo, I me say what a bam bam. Tell me say what a bam bam. Hey yo, tell 'em. Me born and me grow in a Princeton 6. I not see right the Christmas lyrics. When you hear them, you sound like Christy Biscuit. You come in at the place and me say well slick. He bam bam, hey yo, ta what ta bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam, hey yo, ta what ta bam bam, hey yo, say what ta bam bam. That's how one them a sing you a come a shout them plan. I told them no me a one business woman. Sister not say she a 1 in a 3 million. Sister not say she a 1 in a 3 million. So bam bam, say what a bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam, hey. Say go sister Nancy make you go. I tell you say fi go sister Nancy make you go. I know it from me head straight down to my toe. I teach her down sister Nancy on the go. And some of them a ask her sister Nancy make you bad so. Long down the list sister Nancy make you bad so. He bam bam, what a bam bam. He bam bam dilang, bam bam. He bam bam dilang, bam bam. What a bam bam. Hey yo, tell me say what a bam bam. This woman, I never trouble no one. I'm a lady, I'm not a man. MC is my ambition. I come feel nice up Jamaican, so bam bam. Say what a bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam, bam bam dilang, bam bam. Hey, tell me say one thing Nancy can't understand. One thing Nancy can't.
Oh, how sweet the day I saw his face. His name was Jesus and he took my place. And that's the day I saw my sins erased. I did my best to ruin this old life of mine, and yet it still pursued me to the very end. and coming up only to show you wrong. And to know you is hard, and we wonder. To know you all wrong, we won. Really too late to call, so we wait for morning to wake you is all we got. But to know me as hardly golden is to know me all wrong. They would. At every occasion, I'll be ready for the funeral. Every occasion, once more, it's called the funeral. Every occasion, oh, I'm ready for the funeral. Every occasion, oh, 1 billion day funeral. I'm coming up only to show you down for, and coming up only to show you wrong. To the outside, the dead leaves, they are alive. For they die, had trees, hang their fall.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Amateur Hour. Amateur Hour is brought to you by Kmart, by Mountain Dew, and Doritos. Today I have with me Suxy. Suxy, how you doing today?
Good, Tech. How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, not too bad. Just happy to be in here. So first off, before we get anywhere else, to everyone that doesn't know, Suxy was the MVP of Amateur last season. Championship team. Had another all-star on his team, and he's done it all. He's in prospect this season. Tell you what, why don't you just take me through that whole process?
I guess from the start, I suppose, I guess I was drafted onto a team, kind of had no keeper picks from last season. We were all kind of fresh to the game. Really low hour players, fresh to it. Me and Laban, my teammate, kind of, and then Q's and Schmicky made that final roster. Put our heads down. We played a lot of Rocket League. Kind of just try to get that chemistry going. Worked out in our favor, I suppose. And then I was fortunate enough to win the MVP. So Laban could have definitely taken it from me too. So. but I guess I got it, so can't complain.
Well, congrats. Okay, Encred's just going crazy here.
And Krez over here gifting me tier 1 subs. How many is he doing?
Looks like 5. Oh
Man's
man,
nutty.
this dude, this
All
dude
right, I
though.
got the jitters out now. Didn't know what to
but
say right away.
but seriously, congrats. Last season was, you said, first season in RSC, so just kind of coming in, you don't really know exactly what to expect, and then
Yeah, for
tur-
sure.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, for sure. I definitely didn't know kind of what the skill level was going to be, or whatnot. Here, kind of looks like the screen. My face is not on it, but definitely didn't know what the skill level was going to be. Kind of came in there. I felt I was pretty good for the tier, but wasn't sure exactly where I was going to be at. So just wanted to make sure that I put my head down and kind of got to the best part, best I could be, basically.
For sure. No, that's awesome. That's quite the run. Just, you don't know. You come in, and don't get me wrong. Like, you grinded your butt off, and I think everyone knows that. But
Yep.
to finish it with the championship, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was kind of surreal when we won it. So
For sure. And then, like, what was your favorite moment? Or I guess the better question is, when did you know? Like, at what point of the season did you know that you really had a shot to win the whole thing?
I think I honestly think it was a couple weeks in and we were all feeling ourselves. We felt strong. We were sitting, I think, first place from start to finish, and I knew we had some competitors right on us. It made me a little nervous, but uh, Puddlemere kind of was catching up, and but we kind of just try to keep our heads down and just don't don't care about what other people say. We're just gonna go out there and try to be the best we can be on the field, um, and it worked out. So
If it wasn't you guys, who do you think? Who do you think wins the whole thing?
uh, Puddlemere was definitely there, but I can say that the Spitfires team was definitely uh, going into the semifinals. That Spitfires team was the one making me nervous because they had a good defense. They held strong on defense the times we played them prior to. They had taken a couple games on us, so I was definitely nervous going into the semifinals. And once we beat them out of the semifinals, it felt a lot better. I definitely was kind of gut wrenched before those games, but once we got that done and over with, it was very relaxed
For
after that.
sure. So you get done. You win the finals. You get voted MVP. You get moved up to contender right away, and then eventually prospect.
Yeah.
What was the off season like for you?
I took a little break. I guess I slowed down on the play a little bit. Just kind of uh, taking a little break, kind of just getting away for a second because that can sometimes help you out. But I was definitely, being on that border, a contender prospect was kind of like where am I going to end up? Where am I going to be? It makes it hard to plan for things, makes it hard to know what's going to happen. So it was, up and down, and uh, obviously uh, ended up in prospect, and I just put my head down, just kept working.
No, absolutely. And then just recently, right before the season started, you got traded.
Yes, I did. Um, yeah, that's one thing too. Um, that I didn't know exactly where I was going to be. I knew there was talk of trading me, so I was kind of trying to see where I end up, so I know what I got to do, what I got to be ready for. Uh, the teammates I was going to have, if they were going to be new teammates, if I was going to have some familiar faces that I've already played with, and it ended up being a new franchise now, and I'm happy where I'm at, so it's good.
And for those that don't know, where are you at now?
Seize despair with my boy and creds in the chat.
Yep. Excuse me. No, I would say, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not looking to get traded here, but Definitely not a bad
Encred's,
place to be. I'm on
yeah, no.
Encred's two
Encred stole
team.
my
So
heart, man. He stole my heart. You know, he's a good dude, man.
he is. I love giving him shit all the time, but he gives it
Yeah.
right back, and I love that about him.
Yeah.
No, the twos league has been great. Of course, I'm on the Birdcage, so
Yep.
been enjoying that. Again, anyone watching, don't trade me. I'm happy where I'm at. But if I was to go anywhere, like, not a bad place to be. That's for sure. Shazam Uncommon, welcome. No, cool man. What do you have any expectations for Prospect this season? Like, I know brand new division for you, but obviously so was Amy last year, right? So
For sure. Yep. I think I'm ready for it. You know, obviously, last night, first preseason matches. I can say it was definitely kind of a rough start, but you know that's how preseason is. You're gonna run into them kind of hiccups, and you're trying to figure out who's matching bets with who, and you know you're switching lineups every game. So you know, like I don't get too down about it. Just like last season in amateur, we had a rough start. You know, you're switching people out. You know, trying to find out what works best for you guys, and also first time playing with these guys. So it's gonna be a tough start, but I think we'll be okay. You know.
no, absolutely. Cool. Obviously, if anybody has any suggestions or any questions in chat, feel free to throw them in there. We'll ask Suxy, but until then, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the amateur tier. We'll be right back in a minute and a half.
Ship my pants. Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding.
You can ship your pants right here.
You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed. If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
Give me a mountain and nothing to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and smooth, refreshing Mountain Dew. Yeah. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me my good friends, give me a dew. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
What's the difference between a little fun and a lot?
At last, move fast. Definitely Doritos dance floor. Back door, definitely Doritos. Doritos. Time flies, white lies. Takes two, says who? Definitely. All right. All right. Why not? Big shot Doritos.
So, nacho cheese Doritos brand tortilla chips. Definitely.
And we're back. Another big shout out to our sponsors, Kmart, Doritos, Mountain Dew. You guys keep us going. So, and actually, Encreds is a sponsor now too. He just donated some subs. So,
Let's go.
do have a couple questions in chat for you, Suxy, if you're ready for them.
Oh, whenever.
First one: if Suxy was a four-legged herbivore, which one would he be?
A four-legged herbivore. Oh, okay. Elaborate what a herbivore is.
It would be an animal that eats only vegetables or plants, I guess.
Oh man, does it have to be existent now?
Oh, I don't. No, Shazam didn't say anything about that, so I'd say you're
You know,
good.
I would have to go with the what dinosaur? Big long neck, man.
I think in
Or
Brontosaurus.
actually, you know what? Like a giraffe. I'd be a giraffe.
Giraffe.
Like I'd be
You're
a
just
giraffe.
into long necks, aren't you?
Yeah, they're just big, man. Who wants to fuck with a big guy?
I'm with
You
you.
know what I mean?
I'm with you. Fuck, I mean, you want to like punch a giraffe in the face? Like you got to go get a ladder.
Exactly. You can bite my legs all you want, but I'll just step on you, dude.
And then the other question from Shazam Poof is, who's your favorite contender player?
Oh boy. Oh. I like my boy Shazam, but darn, man, I gotta go with my boys, my twos teammates, Shattuck and Kamikaze, man. They're my boys, so
So,
gotta go
spoiler,
with them, man.
Kamikaze's going to be on the show in a couple weeks. So
Ah,
make
there
sure
we
to
go.
sign into that one.
That'll be
Oh
good
man,
one.
tell you what, those two, like the amateur Discord last year, coming into it, they kept
They're
that
right.
alive. It was fun.
For sure.
Well, shit. Let's jump over to the draft real quick. We actually had one of those. There's actually players on teams now. Now that we're having this talk show, let's go
make it
jump over there. Awesome. So I have the draft pulled up. Not sure if you have that available to you, Suxy, but eventually you'll see it on the stream anyway, with whatever the delay is. I know I've dropped a few frames here, but
I can find it in your Discord, I'm sure.
oh, I'm sure. I post a whole bunch of stuff randomly.
I think you kind of made that in here, I believe.
So you get the. I guess you got
Team rosters you looking for?
Say what?
Team rosters?
No, I got the here. I'll send it to you in Discord. That'll be really easy, right?
Keep me
Look at that.
informed here.
Look at that.
All right, here we go.
That can be helpful every now and
yeah,
then.
no.
So first round, first overall pick, Alpha Slayer. Second
Slayer.
pick, Pineapple. Third pick, Melted Wombat. That's Super Shooter. Fourth pick is Bernatra. Fifth pick, Salvation. Sixth pick, Atanis. And then the two keepers of the draft, of the first round of the draft, Unicorn Huntress, otherwise known as Speedy, and then Slow Low. Anything jump out to you there?
I will say Alpha Slayer. I definitely seen him going high, for sure. There's a lot of people in here that I probably didn't see a lot of. I didn't watch a whole ton of amateur. I seen some of it, but wasn't definitely not as focused on it as I could have been. But Tanis at 6, I liked him as a player. He kind of reminded me of myself, just throwing himself at stuff and being confident with it. And I like to see that in amateur. That's a good thing to see.
I remember I wrote down a bunch of notes. I didn't officially scout, but I did kind of write down some notes and send them forward. And what I wrote down for Atanis was something along the lines of people are impressed by his plays, but really he just throws himself at everything. So
yeah, it's
he hits a lot of them. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That was definitely me at the start, and then once he can get that consistency going, then it works out.
No, I can see him as somebody that's going to improve a lot over the season and be very, very scary at the end.
Yep, for sure.
I'd say big surprise picks for me. Pineapple at 2. I like Pineapple. Don't get me wrong. But I was just surprised to see him go that high.
For sure.
And then everything else was pretty solid.
I did expect a Haro earlier round pick. I'm surprised he dropped that far. It was kind of, I think, a lot of people, he was definitely on the watch list.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we can go to round 2. That was the interesting thing. I was surprised to see him drop. But then you go round 2, pick 9, Dabs, pick 10, Haro. So he was right there. Pick 11, we took Jaffinator. We'll talk about him in a minute. Pick 12, Country Wolf. 13, FB Stover Gaming. He's been in the chat ever since we went live. Also has been a shit talking Salvation for being drafted above him. But he's been beating him, I guess. 14 is T-Rob. 15 Engineer. 16 CB Hip Hop. Love to see it. Yeah, so Haro, definitely a player that, if you look at his ranked MMR, it's pretty low. Yeah. But you look at him play and it's just oh, this guy's actually really good. I think, who's that team? Radio Waves. Being able to keep Speedy and then still pick up Haro with their second pick, I think they were very happy with that.
I also want to give a shout out to my boys, Lord Schmicky and Q's 42 here. My teammates from last season, and I'm hoping Q's 42 will be able to play this season. But I gotta say, it's on, man. My new franchise. I'm gonna try to get them guys competing to their best ability, hopefully. So give the most competition down there possible.
No, for sure. And creds, I'm not streaming on Facebook. I just have Facebook open. That's all that is. I don't stream on Facebook. Yeah, so I guess yeah, we'll keep those questions for when we get back in the set, but we'll definitely do that. Yeah, I brought up Jaffinator real quick. A little unfortunate for us. That's Pantheon's pick. We picked him number 2 or in the second round, and then unfortunately he just kind of disappeared. We have not seen him at all. Don't get me wrong, still happy about the team. We'll look at that in a second, but yikes.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate when you lose a draft pick. Unfortunately, we kind of know the same thing right now with my team. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, that happens.
Yep.
We'll jump through, I guess, probably the rest of this real quick. Third round, Sprites. Shootsy was actually a free agent pickup that got kept. Dolman, otherwise known as Prided Bird. Anarchist. Lachlan. Chicken Joe. Young Bulge. Of course, Ethereal Doom. Cobra Kai, he'll be on with us next week. Another spoiler. He was picked up and kept. Then you go to the next round. The Kangster, Silk, Sandreach, Underbred Boar, Wilk, myself, I was picked up and kept. Microaggression, Lord Schmicky, you mentioned. He was obviously a keeper. Then you go Mitochondriac, Miss God was picked up and kept. Papa Lane, Indirect Swing, Saul Sphinx, Pablo Escobar, Q's, another person that was kept. The Chaotic, Sniper Wolf, Nut, Attack, Young Slingblade, CBSQ, and then Ziggo MC was another keeper.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely fun to watch. I always love tuning in now to watch some amateur games. It's more exciting. I guess,
for sure. I mean, it's nice just to turn on a Rocket League game and like the ball can just be slowly dribbling to a player, and you just have to wonder not where they're gonna hit it, just if they're gonna hit it.
Yes, it always keeps you on your toes, that's for sure. And I know all about that at the beginning of last season. So I was that guy too. We all start somewhere.
Oh, I love it. All right, so we can jump over to our rosters. No one has dropped anybody yet, unless they have done it literally while our stream has been on.
So I haven't seen any amateur drops yet. So
cool. Yeah, I know. As soon as we went live, there hadn't been any. So we have Brass, that is from Metal. We got Alpha Slayer, FB Stover Gaming, Sprite, Underbred Boar, Mitochondriac, Sherelle, your old team. Was Pineapple, Engineer, Young Bulge, Lord Schmicky, Q's, and Young Slingblade. Nuwa is my team. Pantheon, that is Super Shooter, Jafinator, Prided Bird. Thanks, Stover, making me drink. I have a whole bunch of stuff on here for like streaming Tarkov that I like actually never do, but if you tell me to drink, I'll drink. I appreciate it. Anyway, Super Shooter, Jafinator, Prided Bird, myself, Papa Lane. Potential is Bernatra, CB Hip Hop, Ethereal Doom, The Kangster, Indirect Swing, and CBSQ. And Cred says he just dropped somebody. Wonder if we'll figure out who that is. Potatoes is Salvation, Dab Status, Anarchist, Wilk, The Chaotic, and Sniper Wolf. Yorkies is Atanis, The T-Rob, Chicken Joe, Sandreach, Pablo Escobar, and Attack. Radio Waves, Speedy Boy, otherwise known as Unicorn Huntress now. Haro, Shootsy, Microaggression, Miss God, and Nut. And then Crimson Cries is Slowlo, Country Wolf, Lachlan. Forgot to mention Lachlan's also someone who was kept. Silk, Sol Sphinx, and Ziggo MC. I think Ziggo's captain.
Yeah, I think Zigo was a keeper as well.
Cool.
And I want to elaborate here. I just want to get some information here. Brass, would that be? Is that actually aluminum the name, or that's the
So
new
it's
metal?
yeah,
franchise?
metal, and then aluminum
Yep.
is their AMI division.
Okay. I know Nua potential. Could you give me the franchise for that one?
Yeah, so that is Energy. It's a new one.
Okay. Yep.
They're a rebrand rather.
We got a rebrand on Puddlemere for the potatoes.
Yep.
And then how about the Yorkies?
Yorkies. What is Yorkies? That's a good question. I can figure this out real quick. Of course, if I do that, I'm gonna lose you. Yeah, someone in chat will figure it out.
No worries. No worries. Yeah, someone will inform us.
If you can guess, I'll drop 5 more subs. Okay, let's figure out who they dropped. I'm gonna go
out on a
with.
limb.
Yeah, you go first. I have mine.
I'm gonna go with Sol Sphinx.
I'm gonna go with Silk. And I guess we'll see if we get 5 subs or not. And that's all we're gonna find
We're
out.
getting 5 subs or we're getting shafted. Either way.
Either way, for sure. So, if you're feeling pretty comfortable with these teams, I kind of want to go make a tier list. Actually, I guess before we go tier list, right? We can talk a little bit about results from our first preseason match.
Okay.
Because that'll probably help out a little bit, right?
Yeah, somewhat. I have a hard time going purely off of that, but it definitely is it's there, so it gives us an idea of what we'll see.
Perfect. So, I put it over in show notes. I don't have that up right now. Oh, we're both wrong. Oh, that's too bad.
That's unfortunate.
I wish it was Slolo. That'd be nice. Shit talk him, but I don't think he dropped Slolo. So yeah,
The
so
only reason he couldn't make it or something, but we'll see.
right. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab my phone real quick. Grab my notes real quick.
Keep those eyes peeled on transactions.
So the results that I have, I was able to get most of them. We had first, Brass beat Potential 4-0. Nua beat Sherelle 4-0. Potatoes beat Radio Waves 3-1. And then Talking to Slolo didn't have the exact score, but he thought Crimson Cries versus Yorkies was either 2-2 or 1-3.
Is that all we got for now?
That's all we got.
Okay.
We gotta do a very early tier list way in advance and way before we have
power
any
ranking?
informations.
Well, power ranking, huh?
Let's do it.
Oh, shoot. I guess I'm gonna have to offend some people right now.
That's what our show's about.
We're here
It's
to hurt some feelings.
We're
man.
just here to piss people off.
Yeah, exactly. Might have to throw some teams in certain places just to get a reaction here.
Oh man.
All
So
right.
is any team you feel strongly about that you want to place before I start making some suggestions?
I'm gonna have to go with the old Crimson Cries. You know they're gonna be strong.
Okay, we got them. S strong, A strong, C strong.
They're gonna be my top team.
Okay, so you're gonna put them right in S.
Yes, sir.
So Crimson Cries and Cres just let us know it was 1-3 versus Yorkies. Yorkies did beat them 1-3.
No big deal. No big deal. It's preseason.
You're good.
We'll
Yep, it's
take care of
preseason.
business.
I'm with you. Tell you what, I'm gonna hurt feelings. I'll jump in now, and I'll do the one that everyone I think knows, and we're gonna go ahead and grab Potential, and we're gonna go throw them in D tier.
I would probably say the same thing. It looks like a very big meme team.
Yep.
We got our boy Ethereal Doom, the old Cobra Kai. If you're watching, we got the old Ethereal Doom. We got CVSQ, Vernatra, and CB Hip Hop. Man, that's looking like they drafted a meme team right now.
Yep. I'd kind of agree, honestly. I
that
love
team's either
Bonatra. Don't
gonna-
get me wrong. I love Bonatra, but I don't know about drafting him at 4.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was quick.
Potential D&D on some people. Who knows?
Well, one of them was last pick. I will say that. So they didn't exactly have an option. Tell you what, let's go over to Brass. So Brass is the team that beat Potential 4-0. The Alpha Slayer team. What are you kind of feeling on Brass?
Alpha Slayer. Oh man, I know Alphas. I've seen Alpha, seen Underbred, and I've barely seen any of Mitochondriac.
I will say FB
So
Stover's
right
in
now-
chat.
He is in chat. Well, I've never seen him play before, so I'm gonna say up this right now. I don't want to place them yet. I kind of want to get my other teams where I want them to be here, and then we'll kind of fit them in where they can be because I'm not so sure about them yet. I like Alpha Slayer, but I don't know. Like if we move on to a different team, we'll kind of I'll place them in the. I'll find my 2 spot here quick.
Okay.
And then we'll get back to them eventually.
Works for me.
But I just don't know exactly. Well, what do we got here? We got like an F, D,
So
BA?
no F, just D, C, B, A, and S.
DBA.
So S is our top, then we go A through D.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can maybe give you I'll give Brass a C because I see potential in Alpha Slayer.
Oh.
Give you a C.
I think you're hurting feelings right now.
I mean,
I'm here for it.
What it is.
I am here for it. Stover, if you're in chat, how do you feel
We
about
are here
this?
for it, brother.
Oh man. While I got you here, I can't even. Where was? We had a question from Edcreds here. First off, when you make a bowl of cereal, milk before cereal, cereal before milk.
Oh, dude, if you ain't doing cereal before milk, I'm gonna slap you.
Okay, I'm with you there.
Like, who puts milk in their bowl then the cereal?
I know a lot of people, and I don't talk to them anymore.
I hope they step on a Lego.
I just cut them out of my life as soon as I hear that.
Yeah. You can go step on a Lego, dude, man. Like, don't be doing that.
Then the other question is your top 5 cereals.
My top 5. Oh, Egg Cred, why you gotta do this? Oof.
Take as long as you want. We're just building up suspense on this tier list, is all.
Yeah, we are. Everybody's waiting, man. They're getting real. They're getting real jittery right now. They're like, hey, you better let me. Hey. But let's go. I love my cinnamon toast crunch. We're gonna put that at 1.
Okay.
Cinnamon toast crunch at 1.
That's solid.
Shit.
Starting off all right.
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Man, there's so many.
Don't fuck it up now. Don't fuck
I haven't
it
had
up.
a lot of cereal lately, so I might forget some. So, shit, cinnamon toast crunch. Then we're gonna go. I gotta go with my Captain Crunch at 2.
Okay, crunch berries, no crunch berries, only crunch berries?
Oh, dude, you gotta have the crunch berry.
Yep, okay. Good.
I don't know if I'd go only crunch berries.
No, you need those little like peanut butter things too.
Yeah, you need that.
It's balance in your life.
You know, I don't know if you guys seen like the new they make like a more caramel one. I think it was. Yeah, shit slaps, dude.
Really? Caramel on crunch berries?
Dude, it's Captain Crunch caramel, and it is like goated.
Okay.
Oh God.
I haven't had it, so I'm not gonna shoot it down. But okay.
Right. Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. You know, you see it.
I might pick it up.
Gotta try it. Then we're gonna third. We're gonna have to go with like a Fruit Loops.
Okay. You're starting to lose me a little bit here, but okay.
Oh,
we're getting a little contentious here.
Okay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is mid-tier. What are you talking about? Man, I need to.
Remember, you don't have to impress me. You have to impress Encreds.
I know. You're about to cut me after this. what would Encreds like? He's an old man, dude. This
Right.
Encreds probably likes Raisin Bran.
I was gonna say, just pick all the dad cereals. Like,
Yeah,
it's not that
yeah.
hard.
Encreds is probably all about that Raisin Bran or like that fucking Honey Nut Cheerios.
Fucking when they
Like,
came
I'm
out
not
with
gonna
Raisin Bran
smash
2
Honey Nut
scoops of
Cheerios.
raisins, that guy just lost his mind.
Yeah, dude. He's like, we out here. Okay, number 4.
Yeah, you got 2 more to go. That's it.
Gosh, man, this is a tough question.
Top 5 was like rough. Like I would have given you like top 3.
Yeah, that would have been easy. Like top 5, I haven't eaten cereal in a while, so this is a struggle. Oh man, go back to your childhood and remember some days, you know. Cocoa Puffs.
Okay. I don't like Cocoa Puffs, but I'm not gonna hate on you for it. That's a me thing.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
a me
kind of
thing.
going like, what do I like?
Good.
What do I-
That's
you
just
know,
a me
like,
thing.
I don't
They're a
even
little
know.
too chocolatey for me, but
Yeah, honestly, I
they're
should have pulled
fine.
up a list of cereals and then it would have helped me. But
you're doing this all from your head. You haven't even.
Yep, we're just going, man.
Okay. All right. Respect.
Shoot, what's next? That was number 4, right?
That was 4. You got one more.
We got one more.
Only one more makes your list.
One more.
You're telling every other
Better not
cereal in the
fuck this
world,
up.
no, I don't
Yeah.
want you.
Yeah, sure. Man, I feel like I'm missing out on some shit. I said Fruit Loops. How could you forget? Apple Jacks, man. Apple Jacks. What am I thinking? Yeah, I'll put Apple Jacks at 5. We're
Okay.
gonna go there.
Okay, I think Ed Kreds will like that one.
I hope so.
I think that's a dad
Red
cereal right
Stars,
there.
L taste in cereal. Oh, someone's out for his neck.
Be careful.
All right.
Be careful.
Any more questions in the chat we need to answer?
We're gonna get to the is water wet question eventually, but
Oh, okay.
there's a little spin on it, but we'll get back to that. Tell you what, let's just pick up your team right here, the team that just lost 0-4 to my team, or your old team rather. Sorry, not your new franchise.
I can't. 2 of my homies are on there, so I can't really disrespect them. I gotta give them at least. I'm gonna give them a B.
Okay.
Because I can't put them at the top, but I'm not gonna put them at the. We're gonna give them a B because I think I have faith. I have faith.
All right. We'll see.
I think they're coming back and they'll be there with a vengeance. They're ready for another one. I'll put them in B tier.
We can. Yeah, I guess next on the list is my team. Grab Nua.
All right, new super shooter.
Yep, super
Don't
shooter.
Don't
Prided
know.
Bird. Papa Lane.
Jaffinator. Oh wait, we don't have Jaffinator.
We don't
no
have
more.
Jaffinator.
Oh,
Cross him off your list because he's off my list.
Oh, no.
Unless he magically appears with the Tooth Fairy someday, he ain't playing for us.
Okay, Dolman, Prided Bird.
Yep.
Respect.
He's
I
good.
actually know him from another Discord. He's from Minnesota, so kind of know him, kind of don't, but he out there.
He's from
Got your
Minnesota.
boy
He's out
Tech
there in Minnesota
Ford.
right now.
Yes, sir. And then we got Papa Lane. I'm gonna put you guys B tier.
Okay.
I got faith in you guys. I think it's a good team. I think that could be a really good team.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Oh boy, Salvation, Dab Status, Anarchist, Will Chaotic, Sniper Wolf. I have no idea who any single one of them players are. So I'm gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna put you in the D tier, man. I don't know you.
Potatoes D tier. Whew.
Sorry
Fucking
about
right. That's where they sit. You can't.
Yeah, that's where you at.
Yep. Radio waves.
Radio Waves. Speedy, Haro, Shootsy. Micro, Eric. Know him. I know him. Miss God and Nut. I'm gonna have to actually put them A tier. I think Speedy Boy, Haro, and Shootsy are gonna make a really good starting lineup.
That's
That's
your
gonna
number
be
2
my
team so
assumption.
far.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Your last one to rate's Yorkies. They went 1-3 against Crimson
Adonis,
Cries.
man, I gotta give Adonis respect. I like the man. The Tribe, Chikenjo, Sandreach, Pablo Escobar. Don't know a lot of those names. Oh man, Adonis, man, I have so much faith in him, so I'm gonna put him B tier.
B tier. All right.
I have faith. I have faith in him, so I'll put him B tier.
So that's what you got. Feel free to move anything around, but right now what you have is S tier is Crimson Cries, A tier is Radio Waves, B tier is Shrael, Nua, Yorkies, C tier is Brass, D tier is Potential and Potatoes.
Okay.
Lock it in?
We'll stick with it. We'll stick with it.
All right, lock it in. Let's get back to the couch.
Yeah, we'll visit that back. We'll see what it looks like after some matches have been played.
No, for sure. That's the thing I'm excited for is,
yeah,
as this show kind of progresses, we'll see kind of what
it's
changes
still
happens.
early, like there could be a lot of players that get cut that you wouldn't expect. So I never know.
And the fun thing too is I'm gonna hand this just as you have it right now. I'm not gonna fix this. I'm not gonna reset it. Nothing. I'm gonna hand this to Cobra Kai next week, and I'll have him start adjusting how he feels fit.
Oh boy!
And we'll see how
we'll
see how this changes a little bit. I bet his team doesn't stay in D tier.
Yeah, I bet not. He ain't gonna like that one. I bet you he's in chat right now, just absolutely on one, possibly.
Oh man!
But I don't see him.
No, he's not here. He can't even defend himself. It's too bad.
Yeah, poor guy. Should have showed up, man.
So, I told you you'd have a water question. Water is wet. If you get a puddle of water, and you dab it with a towel, there is still water on the towel. Is the water on the towel wet? I don't know, man.
Who the fuck has this shit?
That was. I think that was FB Stover. Hold on, let me scroll up.
What?
If we dab water with a towel, is the water still wet? LOL, says FB Stover Gaming.
Yeah, that water is still definitely wet. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. That water is still wet.
That's the definitive answer. You cannot argue with it.
I don't give a shit what
Done.
you say. Water is wet because when you put it on yourself, yeah, it's wet. You're gonna say, "Oh, damn it, I'm wet." You know why? Because the water was wet.
Heard it here first, or
Fight me.
third or fourth
Fight
or
me.
whatever.
If you disagree, go step on a Lego, man. That's all I can
Shit.
say.
Oh shit. I guess last thing I have for you, unless Chad has more or you have more things to say. Way too early prediction. I'm gonna do this with everybody. What team other than your own franchise is gonna win the championship in Miami?
Oh shit, I can't
Can't take Cries.
Man. Okay. Well, I have my B tier teams right now. Well, my A tier. I have an A tier.
Yep.
Who's my A tier again?
That was Radio Waves.
Probably Radio Waves. I thought so. Okay, but we got to think about the long stretch here.
Yep.
Who's going to put in work?
It's not who's the best right now.
Who is going to put in work? Who's going to sit on their game and have no fucking life like I did and just grind? And who's going to play together the most? That's the question we're asking. I'm gonna go ahead and have to say that it could possibly be. How about I'm gonna have to go with Radio Waves because I think their improvement's gonna be great.
All right, Radio Waves do your thing.
Yes, sir.
You got a couple other questions in chat. I'm gonna ignore yours because I think we already have a definite answer for that.
Is it the water is wet ones?
Yeah, he's just trying to argue with you.
Oh yeah.
Asking
they
clarifying
always...
questions. You know how it is. We don't need to deal with that. End creds? No, it wasn't end creds. Tilt. If you take a shower to get clean, then use a towel, how is the towel dirty if you are clean when you used it?
Oh no, man. No way. How is the towel dirty? I don't know, bro. Ask yourself. If
There you go.
uh, I'm trying to elaborate on this in the most non-gross way possible. But where are you wiping at, dude? You're wiping all over the place. You gonna go back and wipe that on your face after? That's your answer. I would say it's pretty dirty.
All right. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Uh, I don't eat it on pizza. I don't prefer it on pizza. It kind of seems whack in my mind because, I mean, you're cooking a pineapple's a fruit, right?
The pineapple's a fruit.
Yeah, who cooks a fruit? That just doesn't seem right, man. But I'm not gonna argue and say it doesn't belong because I know a lot of people that like it. So I'm gonna have to say, you do you.
That's fine.
It can be on pizza.
I like that because if you were gonna tell me that caramel goes on Captain Crunch, and then tell me that pineapple doesn't go on pizza, and then be hard stanced on that, I'd have been a little upset.
Yeah.
But if you're allowing it, I'm cool with it.
Oh, you gotta try that Captain Crunch, bro.
I'll
you're
try
gonna
it.
come back to me and you're gonna say, I love you.
I'll try
I'm
it.
gonna say, that was the best thing I've ever had.
I'll tell you what.
No, okay.
Till can go fuck himself because pineapple absolutely goes on pizza and it is delicious.
Yeah. I'm not a big pineapple fan. I can't
so
say
good.
I eat it, but you know,
I mean, I'll have it once in a while with ham, and then once in a while on pizza, and that's about it.
you call it? Do you call it ham or do you call it Canadian bacon?
Oh, ham.
It's
I'm not. I'm in
Canadian
Maine,
bacon
but I'm not
here.
that close.
Yeah, Canadian bacon here. That's what we call it.
Yeah, I mean a bunch of people here do too. Like I'm not gonna lie, like you go on like Papa John's and
Yeah, that's what it's called.
That's what it's called there.
Oh, but that Domino's, they always call it ham.
That's
They
true.
don't have it
That's
with
true.
Canadian bacon. So.
Yeah. The only other thing, K Flip hates your assessment of Nua. I'm kind of with him. He pointed out some of the Emmy
What was
players.
my assessment?
Let's see, where'd you put Nua? You put him B tier.
That's not bad.
K Flip saying that some of the Emmy players can hang with in the six mans in the franchise, and it's true. Not me, I can't hang, but some of them can.
1v1 me. No, I'm playing.
Oh man, no,
No,
that was
Chris
great.
told me I need to
We
be
actually we scrimmed our contender team, and we won one of our 4 games, and one of the other ones went to overtime.
That's good.
So
Actually, you know, that brings up a funny thing. I just had my boy Lord Schmicky texting me asking me to set up a scrim against their Abby team for my prospect team, and I said, if you want it, I mean, we'll do it, but
it's funny.
we'll do it, but you know, you might think twice later, you know, unless you enjoy, you know, you learn from it. So
That was great. We jumped into chat because our contender team scrimmed our prospect team. Our contender team won, and then the contender team scrimmed the Amy team and still won, but it was very close. We took a game off one, took another one to overtime. So we jumped in just to the franchise chat that didn't know like our score, and we're like, yeah, we won a game. And somebody heard that as we won. They're like, is our Amy team better than our prospect team? And we're like, no. Let's clarify here for a second. I don't want to play our prospect team. Like, just playing in 6 mans with them, they're cracked. But like, it's fun. It's fun.
For sure, man. It sounds like that prospect team needs some work if they're getting taken out by the contenders. But I can't say the contenders, you know, like there's differences there, but sometimes
no,
they can be
it's
small.
also like so early. This was before even our first preseason game. Like,
right.
No one has played together yet. Like, it'll figure itself out. And Cred's saying commercial pizza or mom and pop pizza. If I'm eating pizza, it's. I mean, once in a while I'll eat Domino's. Don't get me wrong, but like I'd much rather go mom and pop or make my own.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got a few pizza restaurants around here that would definitely take over a commercial pizza any day of the week.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we get a couple that do Detroit style. It's very, very good.
Okay. Yeah, we got like the Brooklyn crusts around here somewhat, but I'm not usually the normal guys. So I just like the standard hand toss pizza.
I don't blame you. Nothing wrong. Well, cool. You have anything? Actually, I guess one question before I turn it over to you for anything is: you have any advice to any of the new players that are just joining the season?
Have fun. Um, just just try to be respectful to everyone else. Work hard. Put your head down. Just if you're competitive like me, just get on. Hop in that free play. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You're always improving something. You could drive around, jump around, like fly around, however you want to do it. You're always improving something. I've had people tell me, "Oh, you go into free play with a goal. You want to learn this and that." That's not what you need to do. This game is about time in the game. You're not going to learn things immediately. It's all about just getting your fingers comfortable with what you're doing on the controller. So really a lot of it is time. Obviously eventually once you get, kind of used to that stuff, like kind of getting used to a little more mechanical things, stuff will start to come around easier and then you can start practicing certain things to get better at. But until then, just for free play wise, trying to improve, your touches or being awkward, getting off the wall or something, awkward touches like that. Just go fly around, try to hit the ball if you can, just do. You don't even need to hit the ball. Just go fly around. Just get used to it. Get used to the movements. Uh, that's really what's going to help you in the long run with mechanical things. It's just getting used to your car. Getting good car control, so you can make good ball touches that are awkward and stuff. That'll help you a lot. And then another thing, remember, you are an amateur player.
That needs to
You're
be
amateur.
said. That needs to be
Okay?
said.
Set your egos aside. Think for a second. Kind of at the bottom of the totem pole. We've had some. I'm not going to say any names, but some pretty big ego people out there that think they're the hottest of shit. That weren't so hottest of shit. Even an amateur. So, not gonna say any names. Say honesty. Okay, that's it. But and then another thing is don't work. You're an amateur. Don't worry about your mechanics so much. Work on rotations, positioning, speed. Patience is a huge thing in amateur.
What?
People try to rush everything. Just
But
be
but if ball's
patient.
there, I need to hit it.
Be patient. You can sit there all day, like you could rush it right away, but you're probably gonna miss the ball. Plain and simple. You might miss the ball. It's gonna happen all the time. It's amateur. If you can just wait and just make a solid ball touch, you're already winning. Just be patient. Play the game smart. Try to play smarter than the other team because that will get you the furthest in amateur.
Absolutely.
Because amateur is going to be boom ball, boom ball, boom ball. See ball, hit ball.
A little bit,
That's
little
what
bit
it
of
is.
volleyball, a little bit of soccer.
It might start to get a little better. Things might start coming around more at the end of the season. But so will you guys. You know, things start to click a little better. You'll get used to your teammates. You might start seeing things. That's a lot of the game too. It's just game time. Like certain things you won't see right now. You won't see like passes. You won't see that stuff, or you won't be able to have the mechanic to pass the ball to the left or the right or off the wall and whatnot. Um, that just comes with time in the game. Really, that's mostly what I did is just playing as much as you can. Everything kind of comes around over time. It's not really a learning thing. It's more so, I mean, you're learning it, but it's coming slowly. It's just kind of engraving in your brain. It's not going to come and just click like that. It takes time.
For sure. Before we leave, anything else you have?
Uh, have fun. Be careful who you talk to, what you say. because sometimes it come back and bite you in the ass. Be respectful. Don't be toxic. You know, stuff like that. People will call you that anyways. So on and so forth. But, you know, that's all I got.
Well, awesome. Well, Suxy, I appreciate you being here. Congrats again on last season, and best of luck this season.
Yeah, good luck to you, brother.
Appreciate it. That's it for Amateur Hour. Appreciate you guys all watching. Thanks again. Shout outs to Kmart, Doritos, Mountain Dew for sponsoring us. Ed Creds is now an official sponsor as well. Give them those subs. But seriously, appreciate you guys all watching, and we'll be here next week, same time, same place, and we'll have Ethereal Doom, otherwise known as Cobra Kai, on with us. Peace.